the next game I'm going to look at in the Jack Shooter collection is Strikers 1945. Now this game's clearly influenced by the Capcom 1940 series of shooters, and for me it's kind of it's taken the ball and run with it really. It's taken the original premise of a World War II shooter and kind of really expanded it, to be honest. I'm a much bigger fan of the Striker series than the 1940 series, to be honest. And it's kind of it's not a straight World War II game. It's kind of an alternate World War II where the kind of the enemies turn into giant kind of mechs and stuff. There are some really astounding bosses in this game, and if you've played any kind of previous Psycho games, the way it plays is very similar. The power-ups looks like the power-ups that you get in most Psycho games, and yeah, the bad guys kind of move in similar patterns, and there's the kind of similar format to the levels and stuff. So it is quite similar. Now my copy, I've picked this up for about 12 quid, I think, something like that, a while ago. And if the spine card, there we are. And the great thing about this game is the lovely cover art on it. I think it's really great, and if I could actually get a poster, a proper, arcade poster of that, I'd be really happy. It's like those old kind of 1970s war comics, like Commando and stuff like that. I really quite like it, and the sequel, which I'll show you later, has got an even better cover, in my opinion. So yeah, the Japanese Saturn version again has got a nice full colour manual. I believe this got, I think it got a PS1 release as well. It definitely got a PS2 release. And again, I think the Saturn version is better than the PS2 release, to be honest. I think it suits the system better. That's not to say the PS2 version isn't a bad conversion. I just don't think as much care's been kind of taken with the game as has with the Saturn version, to be honest. But another game released by Atlas as well. They seem to release quite a lot of the shooters in Japan. But yeah, I don't know what else I can say about this game. It's a really good, solid little shooter, and I think you'd probably have to pick it up cheaper than I got it for as well. And yeah, loads and loads of fun. I only wish that the new 1943 game, the Dual Strike, Joint Strike, or whatever it's called, I think it's Joint Strike, was kind of half the game that this is really. Whereas that's a bit cold, this is kind of, it left me a bit cold. This one's it's quite a varied game, and yeah, well worth picking up. So yeah, I'll put some gameplay on. See you later.